Welcome to the Kansas Cosmos Fall 2020 Final Semester Presentation. I'm Ty Edwards. I'm director of the Kansas Studies Institute that is coordinating this project. This is an interdisciplinary project that has been led by colleagues from across campus.
My name is James Hopper. I'm professor and chair of the Web Development and Digital Media program. My specialty is user experience.
Welcome, my name is Terry Niemer. I'm a graphic design instructor and chair in graphic design.
I'm Doug Patterson, professor of astronomy here at Johnson County Community College, and I help guide the research team.
I'm Andy Young. I'm an adjunct professor in the Web Development and Digital Media at Johnson County Community College, and I have been primarily leading the development team.
The purpose of this project was to teach students and the public about the scope and scale of our solar system by mapping the solar system over the state of Kansas. One of our goals is that this will help especially young people learn about the size of our solar system and the objects within it, but also allow people as they travel across the state of Kansas to learn about where orbits of various planets would be located and the sizes again of those objects as they travel. For reference, JCCC will serve as the sun in this project, and the sun would be about the size of JCCC's baseball field, all the way to Pluto, whose orbit would stretch to Liberal, Kansas, and Pluto would be about the size of a basketball. This is a graphic using Google Earth that shows the orbits of the planets in our solar system mapped over the state of Kansas, which our app will show in an interactive and gorgeous way, as you will see as we proceed. And I want to say that this project has been an impressive feat by our students, impressively directed by our interdisciplinary faculty, and especially in the context of the pandemic, seeing the work that these students have done, both on campus and now digitally and remotely, has been impressive and the most encouraging academic thing I've experienced during the pandemic. So their work is just really impressive, and I'm very grateful for it.
I took on a role as project manager. So in that role, I worked between the different teams and got to observe how we functioned before and after the stay-at-home order went into place because of COVID-19. And I think we did a great job of adapting to the situation and moving forward with the project.
I was the research faculty advisor for this project, specifically mentoring Teresa and Sterling on not just the awesome facts and amazing bits about our solar system, and the people of Kansas who have really pushed the frontiers of space science, but also the process of doing research. And I think they did quite well.
So I'm doing the planets. Throughout the class, Teresa and I have done a lot of research. And to add onto that, we had to create an annotated bibliography for all of it.
This is our student team who's been working on the project, Fall 2020. Let's start with Emily.
One of the first things we did as a design team was create user profiles to determine the best direction for our app design. We considered making the app exclusively for 12 to 14-year-olds and also considered an older adult audience who travels frequently. We also made sure we looked at parents of young children. But ultimately, we decided to create the app for all audiences with a tone of voice for 12 to 14-year-olds. Our goal here was to reach as many people as possible while keeping the app engaging for everyone.
So this was our sketching and word association process to determine possible app names as well as the final design direction. We chose a font and graphic style that aligned with our brand personality. Colors are inspiring and friendly, and our type choices make you feel like an explorer while also having an educational tone. The infographics will be used to show the relative size of each planet on our Kansas scale.
We will continue to improve and adjust our designs considering usability at every turn. We are looking forward to the testing phase, which will teach us a lot about how the user interacts with our designs.
For this project, I was designated the lead developer for it. So we began by creating kind of like a browser geolocation demonstration.
This is just a starting point for the development team and also what the design team they themselves have come up with.
So we're starting on the Mercury home screen. This view allows you to see where Mercury would be on the scale of the state and what size it would be. We have some engaging information here written by the research team. And we'll now go up to the menu and click on Uranus to see that detail screen All of the research team's hard work is here again. So it's been a great experience, just to reiterate what everyone else has said as well.
So as the research faculty advisor, I guided Macy and Sterling in acquiring and invalidating the content and images used in the app.
Research also wrote the bios for our Kansas Stars. Kansas has contributed several talented minds towards the field of space exploration. We hope that younger people using the app will be inspired to pursue space science.
Research team also made use of collaboration tools such as Zeppelin, where we stored images for the design team to use in the app. We also learned the content management system Netlify, which we use to input and organize our research to make it easily attainable and organized for the design team.
The design team was responsible for visualizing technical and factual content for the presentation in the app.
This fall came with new challenges as we focused on improving and expanding our designs from the spring. One challenge we faced this semester was adapting our original homepage design on the left. This led us to the solution on the right, which we arrived at through collaboration with the developers.
We established a color scheme for each planet, which we implemented on each corresponding page. We chose good times for its futuristic letter forms and clean lines. It pairs well with Montserrat, which is known for its readability and many weight variations. Last semester, we created scale graphics for 9 out of the 10 planet pages. We even went so far as to use drone cameras to capture the unique shape of the Johnson County Community College baseball diamond, so it was perfectly represented.
This semester also gave us an opportunity to learn and use Zeppelin, a software that allowed us to collaborate more effectively with our teammates. We designed a layout for each page in Adobe XD and then exported each artboard to Zeppelin. From Zeppelin, the developers can see size and spacing for each component within the design. This semester taught us the importance of detail and how vital our role is in providing precise designs for the developers.
These are some examples of the points of interest infographics that can be seen at the bottom of each planet detail page. We designed a unique icon for each of the 7 types of locations. This will become an exciting gateway to further location-based interaction in the future.
These images show our designs for the Kansas Stars page. This page features individuals with ties to Kansas who've contributed to space science. The research team provided us with 3 separate categories from which we developed corresponding baseball card designs. This project pushed us to find collaborative solutions, innovative designs, and inspired us to create something truly unique. We learned a lot from this experience and are looking forward to working on it next semester.
Professor Young and I worked with the development team to bring the content and the graphics to life.
At noon on Kansas Day, this timer will reach 0 and the site will go live with all of the creative content that you've seen before this and all the dev content that you will see coming up after this.
We are keeping things like accessibility in mind, and of course, we are also making sure that our web pages stay responsive depending to whatever environment that the user is using. It will look and feel and respond well up to tablet environments, including more laptop and desktop environments. When we get to the actual body of the web page, this is where things get more fluid. If we're on the sun, we have like yellow text, and we have everything being reflected from page to page. Alex Tate was not able to join us for this presentation, so he prepared us a video, which I'll show you now.
Good morning. This is Alex Tate, and I am one of the developers on the team. Today, I'm going to be showing you the nav menu component that I built. We can navigate through the Sun, Mercury, in whatever order you would like. And it essentially just contains all the structure for our website. Optimized for a mobile view and a tablet view. As of right now, we have a fully functioning mobile menu.
Hello, my name is Joseph Schoenfelder, and this is one of our error pages. All apps need to be fault tolerant. In the case of a website, developers need to plan for the eventuality that a user may end up somewhere where they should not be. The site is responsive in that it scales to the size of the user's device. The layout of the page, as well as the animations, were created and designed by Cassandra Williams. I learned how to add individual widgets and fields, as well as to allow users to upload photos and text, as well as limit choices the users had inside of Netlify to format their inputs. Knowledge of this tool set will allow for rapid creation of similar websites in the future. Thank you.
So as the UX part of development, we've made a few implementations towards enhancing user experience that we will get to continue building on next semester after the app launches. We started with working on an error page mockup that then turned into a few animation options to improve user experience and create some fun interaction. So also we have prepared a user testing survey using Google Forms that sort of introduces the project to the participant and then gets some information on demographics, including gender and age, computer skill levels, and this way we'll be able to make sure that the app works best for different age groups, different skill levels, and see where we might be having problems that we can improve. And then lastly, some usability review. Well, they'll be able to tell us what they thought of the app and where they think we could improve. And hopefully we'll be able to use this next semester to improve upon the development and design stages and make the app fully functional.
We want to thank some of our contributors and sponsors, the JCCC Honors Program, the JCCC Foundation, and of course this is conducted and coordinated by the Kansas Studies Institute. We also want to thank all of the supporters we've had across campus that have been interested in promoting our work. We want to thank you for watching. In our final semester of the course in spring 2021, we will be adding more features and updating the app and accommodating user questions and user needs. So please let us know how you're enjoying the app, and you can always learn more at jccc.edu/Kansas Studies. Thank you.